Stories and Forms of African Art offers a focused glimpse into the diversity of African art. From masks to textiles to household objects, African art tells a story of rich cultural traditions, spiritual beliefs, and everyday life across the continent. Historically, this story has been primarily expressed through sculpture, naturally lending itself to an emphasis on the human figure, both real and symbolic. Stories and Forms of African Art highlights the primacy of sculpture tradition, showcasing various masks and ceremonial objects that represent the human form. It is important here to recognize that African art is often displayed divorced from its context, removed from the rituals, performances, and environments in which it was originally used. We invite you all to reflect and appreciate this insight into African art, from the everyday to the sacred, through which objects tell a story rich with history and meaning. Hi, my name is Alice Fahrenhaus, and I'm a master's student at George Mason University in art history. Myself and another student, Isabel Griewatz, were invited to curate the African art collection here at Mason Square Library on Arlington campus. Stories and Forms of African Art at Mason Square Library marks the first presentation of African art on campus since 1979. The objects are selected from Mason Exhibition's extensive collection of African art, built largely through community donations, particularly the Dumas, Drummond, Flack, Glein, and Peterson families between the 1950s and 1970s. This exhibition mainly features objects from the Drummond and Flack family collections. The Drummond collection, donated by GMU alumni William and Pamela Drummond, primarily consists of 20th century objects from West Africa, spanning masks, jewelry, altarpieces, and gold dust containers. The Flack collection features various everyday objects collected in Liberia by Richard W. Flack between 1936 and 1938. We're excited to bring these objects out of the archive and back into public view, offering a renewed opportunity to explore their stories, contexts, and legacies.